So where does hip hop go from here, Craig? Will it usher in a new, more competitive era of hip hop, and we get out of the drill rap era and will we get into a new era of hip hop?
Unfortunately, yes, but for the wrong reasons. Not an exciting not an exciting yes. The yes is gonna be because another thing that this battle showed me is how us fans react. Because I'm a part of that too. I ain't even gonna act like I'm above other fans.
Mm-hmm.
I came in with a bias. I just happened to be happy and rejoicing that my guy's winning. If my guy wasn't winning, I probably would have a hard time or feel it. I would definitely have to come in here because I got a responsibility, so I would have to come in and take the L. But it would be a little difficult to not try to make an excuse or a reason why and all of that. And I feel like the fanship, along with social media and all of that, is gonna make it hard for objectiveness to exist, and then competition. I feel like you need some form of objectiveness, because if the game relied on fans, and it'll be like how many more, like, who love New York, who love Indiana, who love Denver, who love Minnesota, like that's not the thing. One of these teams is definitely better. One of this music is one of these people's music. My bad. One of these people's music is definitely better, and you just gonna have to accept that. I know music is subjective, and we can be objective. I love Push-Ups. I love Family Matters. As much as I love those two tracks and the flows and all of that, I can break the lyrics down and know that they not better than Not Like Us, and they not better than Euphoria. So, because that's just really the only two I'm comparing. Everything else is great, nice tracks, but those the ones
they're not gonna last.
Yeah, those the ones that's gonna last. Euphoria, Push-Ups, Family Matters, Not Like Us. Those four gonna last.
And I think out of those four, Euphoria beats Push-Ups. And if we talking about just in the club and the hit aspect of it at this moment, Not Like Us beats, you know what I'm saying, Meet the Family. Now, personally, I like Meet the Family's better than Not Like
Family
Us.
Matters.
Family Matters, my fault.
Yeah.
I like Family Matters better than Not Like Us. But that's just me.
Mm-hmm.
The collective of what the culture is saying, nah, bruh, we rocking with this, and it just is what it is. Like once the culture decide, the culture decided, bro. And you can have your pocket Drake fans who just gonna no, but bro, you sound crazy. If I always say the 51%, bro, it's way more than 51%, bro. The 80% is saying, no, we rocking with Not Like Us. So you can't give none of them songs Drake made over that. It's the biggest song of the whole battle right now. It's number one. People dancing, they making dances on TikTok. Like it's over, bro. Like that's the biggest song of the whole battle, and you can't take it from them.
I can't wait till it become number one. Because not only did you think that we thought Like That was going to be the song of the summer, Like That and Not Like Us is going to be a crazy succession to have, like, two hits in there.
Bro,
like,
hold on, bro.
Not only is you
I thought Kendrick dropped.
Nah.
When somebody texts me like, yo, and I'm like, what?
Not only is we Like That, but you Not Like Us. Like, it's such a success, like such a
everything about it. It's the perfect ending to his whole battle. I was gonna say,
and that's why if Kendrick do drop again, or if he did, I would be excited, of course. But I really don't think he will. Shout out to DJ. I want to call him DJ HED. I think his name is DJ Head, but that's just a wild name to say.
Please don't say.
But shout out to him. He close to Kendrick. He started out with them, I think, like 2 years after Kendrick got on. That's when he started rocking with them, and he been with them ever since. So he kind of like the voice right now so far outside of Twitter stuff. So that's why I'm putting credence on what he say. But he say it's over. Like, the heart don't warrant no response. It's a wave the white flag.
He would definitely wave the white flag.
At this point, I'd be bullying him. He know he cooked. It's over. It's done. Go on vacation and enjoy this Not Like Us while you over in Ibiza.
Yeah, but before we get out of
Sri
here,
Lanka or wherever they vacation.
You brought that back up because I ain't get to make this point. The Hard 5 or Hard 6, whatever that was called.
Yeah.
When I first heard it, I liked the angle because it was like, yo, he just exposed. Like I'm a petty dude, so I'm like, that's super petty. That's super petty to do. So I was a fan of the pettiness of that angle, right? And I text y'all, I'm like, yo, this over. I was still listening to the track. I'm like, yo, this over, bro. Like he exposed that he gave him the angle. It's over. Drake up. When I got to the end and he started talking, I said, you know what, bro? Kendrick won. Cause like everything you just said in this track to me, it just became that much more corny based off what you said at the end. And I said, you know what, dude? This is like you said, and I ain't think about this till you said it. You just did the J. Cole, bro. You just waved the white flag. This is a historic hip hop battle, bro. It ain't no I'm gonna bow out. I'm annoyed, so let me stop. I think what it was, he seen the public opinion and he knew he couldn't win, and he didn't want to fight. He didn't want to fight.
I gotta remember these points, man. My bad for cutting you off and all of this, but because I'll keep forgetting it. He keep going against the internet. He keep listening to the internet. So now you got to fight the internet because, like you said, you listen to that. Oh, what's all of this happening? So now you got to go against that in your raps now because you live on the internet and for the narrative. The lead into that is the whole fake. I fed you this story. That never came out until after the Drake fans was putting on the internet that maybe he fed him this story. And now, because if you really fed him the story, which is, I promise you, I thought about this when he said that. Why didn't we get an immediate track after Meet the Grams? If you fed us a story about a fake daughter, we should have immediately got a verse or something saying, I gave you this, taking a picture next to the dude, showing text messages from the guy, any of that. But he didn't. He was like, show me my daughter or whatever. I don't believe none of that stuff.
You just said the point. You just said the point why I think he didn't. He too damn worried about the internet. So what happened was, I think they did feed that story, right? Oh. But this is the problem though. He was so worried about the internet, what the internet was saying. Also, the internet was saying, man, Drake need to rap. You can't give us no bops. So in his mind, I got to rap about this angle. And what he did was he took that angle that he probably, I think he did set him up with it. And he wanted to give you just rapping. I'm not gonna do the antics. I'm not gonna give you the bop. I'm gonna do the rapping. But the problem was, bro, in the midst of doing that, nobody cares if you fed the story. It doesn't even matter at this point.
Queez, nobody cared that he fed the story because he was lying. Shout out to Tom. That was my other point.
Let me get my points off, bro. You keep cutting my points off. Whoever gave you your information are clowns, but then we plotted the information. I already told you. I already addressed that. I feel like the information he put out there was the 11-year-old daughter. I think the part of this whole thing that was more annoying is he just couldn't let go of not addressing the P-file stuff. Mm-hmm. Because that felt like it hurt his feelings. And like he said, I was disgusted. Even though it could, and if it ain't true, why are you so emotional about it? It's the same thing with Jay with the Nas battle. Ether made you emotional. I felt like it made Drake emotional. And that was the response you got. And at first I'm just listening to it, taking it like, okay, yeah. But when I heard him talking, I realized you in your feelings, bro. You actually in your feelings, and that's why you're bowing out. You're not bowing out because you over this beef. You still gonna send subliminals at Kendrick. You're bowing out because you don't feel like you can win, and this is your out. And that emotion, that way you went about that, you lose the battle. And that's how I feel about it. I feel like it made you emotional, so even if it wasn't true, it made you emotional, so it feels true now. And Kendrick wins the battle because it's like a battle rap. If I say, I'm gonna shoot you 1,000 times and with the biggest gun ever created, it's like, whatever. But if I say like, man, F your mama, and you like, yo, what'd you say about my mama? Mm-hmm. I win the battle because I got you to get emotional. Mm-hmm. He got Drake to get emotional first, bro. Kendrick get the dub, bro. And appreciate y'all for coming through, tapping in.
The last thing I want to say though, I do want to send I want to send an apology to J. Cole. I obviously didn't know what you knew. I'll give you 50% of my fanship back for the apology. I'm still a little hurt about the apology, but you was right about the apology. You was right. You didn't know. You put a track out, and then you found out, and you was like, you know what? I don't want no part to what's going on. And the better Kendrick rap and the better songs he put out, the more I be feeling like, you know what, Kendrick? I mean, you know what, J. Cole? That's why you in the industry and I'm not. You probably just knew something I didn't know. So
Okay, look,
my bad.
We're gonna wrap this podcast up. But after we wrap this podcast up, we finna chat about that because I'm not giving J. Cole a pass.